back, and Bob Richards is here to talk about movies, one of our favorite topics. You had a bit of a snoozer weekend. Not to give it all away.
Pretty much everybody did, yeah.
Not your favorite topic, basically.
Not, well,
this
the weekend wasn't. No, as expected, though, Thor once again ruled the box office, pulling in another $38.5 million. What wasn't expected was the very strong showing for Best Man Holiday. It was the only new wide release for the week and pulled in a much better than expected $30.6 million for second place. Las Vegas was third. Great Expectations, now playing at the Flicks, is stuffy. Some might even say boring. Okay, I might say that. The actors playing the lead characters aren't especially engaging, turning in forgettable performances for the most part. Helena Bonham Carter and Ralph Fiennes had some spark, but I think it was mostly their makeup and costumes that gave it to them. If you want to see this film, it'd be best to wait for the rental, have less than great expectations, and then you might enjoy it somewhat if you don't fall asleep. 3 stars out of 5. The Best Man Holiday isn't a Tyler Perry film, but it follows the Tyler Perry formula. It assumes you've seen the first film, so if you haven't, skip it. It has a likable cast, including Terrence Howard, who steals the movie. The soapy, sappy, melodramatic script clumsily weaves in faith along with the raunchy parts. It has a contrived, manipulative, overdone plot that tries to be too many things all at once and throws in every cliched plot point it can imagine. There's lots of screaming and conflict. It throws in a few zany parts, and then it does its best to be a tearjerker. I really disliked it in almost every way. Worst Man Holiday, 2.5 stars out of 5. In Diana, Naomi Watts is uncanny at times, portraying the late Princess of Wales. She captures Diana's public persona almost perfectly. She's got the gestures and head tilts down cold, but a good performance does not a good film make. This is more of a Lifetime movie. It's just not a very good film. The film supposes she was in love with heart surgeon Hasnat Khan and not with the man she died with, Dodi Fayed. Problem is, the movie's all supposition and poorly written at that. Here, Diana has not been given the royal treatment, and neither has the audience. 2 stars out of 5. For my reviews, a look at this week's DVD and Blu-ray releases and more, head over to my website, bobrichardsmoviereviews.com, or link to it at idahoonyourside.com.
And Bob, we were joking before we came on air in that last break that you said you maybe were a little nicer than you even thought you should have been.
Now that I look at it again, maybe I was a little too kind.
When your first movie review of the day starts out with boring right there, you know the other ones aren't going to be any good at all after that. All right, thanks, Bob, for looking.